I really admire people like you, being able to study and work in a field you love. Making your own animated films, that's seriously cool. However, as soon as he said that, Oat No's expression darkened. Her face grew cold as she grabbed one of the goblins with one hand, her voice dropping to a low tone as she repeated his words. Admire? Making your own animation? So cool? Still gripping the goblin tightly, she swung her free hand and slapped it hard across the face. I used to be full of passion and love for animation, she began, her voice tinged with bitterness. That's why I applied for an animation major at university. But who knew, watching animation and creating animation are two completely different things. With that, she delivered another brutal slap, making the goblin's face swell and its broken teeth fly out, blood spraying from its mouth. Animation requires 24 frames per second. Depending on the frame ratio, whether it's 1/2 or 1/3, you have to draw 8 to 12 frames per second. That's 480 to 720 drawings per minute. 4.800 to 7.200 drawings for a 10-minute sequence. And the amount of drawings will only increase from there. Her grip on the goblin tightened as she continued. After 4 grueling years of studying and finally graduating, I went for job interviews, only to find out that one drawing earns just a few cents. Oat No let out a long sigh, her voice dropping even lower. One drawing earns just a few cents, it isn't even compared to selling fried rice on the street. Seeing her expression, Afai immediately realized he had stepped on a landmine. Crap, bad opening. I must have brought up something I shouldn't have. Gotta comfort her somehow. Forcing a sheepish smile, he hurriedly tried to mend the situation. Life might be tough, but as long as you keep going, I believe people with determination and persistence, like you, will make the domestic animation industry rise again. Silence. Afai wasn't sure if Oat No felt any better, but her expression only grew darker. Meanwhile, the goblin she had been holding was now trembling violently. Its terrified eyes darted toward Afai, as if pleading for help. Without saying another word, Oat No conjured flames, engulfing the goblin entirely. Its body was quickly consumed, sending thick black smoke into the air. The fire's glow mixed with the rising smoke, dimming part of the sky. After finishing off the goblins, they resumed walking. However, Oat No's head remained lowered, her mood worsening. Trailing behind, Afai felt awkward beyond measure. What do I do? What do I do? This conversation completely derailed, but I swear I saw people online say this is the right way to talk. Where did it all go wrong? Sweat beaded on his forehead as he scratched his head anxiously. The tension was almost tangible, so awkward it felt like it could leak out of the screen. Help! Somebody save me! Just as that thought echoed in his mind, they finally arrived somewhere. A massive waterfall came into view. In the cascading water, a mysterious female creature was submerged. Her level displayed a daunting 299. Both Afai and Oat No instantly tensed. Their eyes locked onto the monster with heightened vigilance. Afai furrowed his brows. What kind of creature has nearly 300 warrior certifications? Only when the monster turned around did they get a clear view of its horrifying form. Half of its body was decayed, withered, skeletal, and rotten. The other half remained intact, its skin and flesh eerily normal. But the contrast between the two sides only made it look more terrifying. Then, it opened its mouth wide. A thick purple mist spread across the area, merging with a high-pitched, ear-piercing shriek. The scream was so overwhelming, so deafening, it felt like an invisible force crushing both Afai and Oat No to the ground. Afai and Little Chili clutched their heads. At that moment, Afai was still conscious. He looked at her and warned, "Something